The stadium on Thraxon V pulsed with energy as Shredder McTurtle Stew stood at the center of the arena, bow in hand, eyes locked on his opponent. Wrath, the towering doughy insectoid warrior, twitched its antennae in anticipation. The moment the horn sounded, Shredder dashed forward, his feet barely touching the ground as he slid across the smooth surface of the arena. He pulled back his first arrow, muscles tensed, and fired. The arrow zipped through the air, slicing toward the ball, which hovered near the center. With a flick of his wrist, Shredder transformed the arrow into a glowing block, redirecting the ball toward Wrath's goal. But the insectoid wasn't slow to react. Wrath's 6 arms moved in a blur, launching a barrage of arrows toward the ball. Each shot was precise, and before Shredder knew it, the ball had ricocheted off several walls and was speeding toward his goal. Shredder's heart raced. He leapt, spinning mid-air, knocking an arrow in a single fluid motion. He aimed quickly, letting loose just as the ball reached his side of the arena. The arrow missed the ball completely, allowing it to go into his goal. "Son of a biscuit," Shredder exclaimed, giving up the first point of the game. Wrath was already in motion, gliding effortlessly across the arena, its doughy body gleaming under the stadium lights. Shredder fired again, this time aiming to bank the ball off the wall. The crowd gasped as Wrath responded instantly, sending 2 arrows in rapid succession. One turned into a block, stopping the ball dead in its tracks, while the second sent it hurtling back toward Shredder. The ball flew straight at him, but Shredder was ready. He dove, rolled, and came up firing, transforming his arrow into a mid-air block that knocked the ball into an unpredictable spin. The ball ricocheted off the arena's walls, bouncing wildly as both players sprinted and glided across the field, arrows streaking toward the ball in a frenzy of precision and strategy. Wrath's 6 arms gave him an edge, shooting multiple arrows at once, but Shredder's agility kept him just ahead of the assault. Shredder ducked under an incoming arrow, his reflexes honed from years of battle in the Nock Sports League. He skated toward the ball, firing a rapid succession of arrows that forced Wrath onto the defensive. One arrow clipped the ball just right, sending it careening toward the corner of the arena, bouncing unpredictably off the walls. Wrath rushed to block, but Shredder anticipated the move. He fired again, and this time his arrow caught the ball perfectly, angling it into a sharp curve. Shredder then leapt into the air, twisting his body and shooting an arrow downward as he sailed over Wrath's block. The arrow struck the ball just as it was about to pass his goal, launching it high into the air and away from danger. Seizing the opportunity, Shredder dashed forward, his feet barely touching the ground as he slid past Wrath. He fired a quick arrow at the ball, sending it bouncing off the side wall, and then followed up with a perfectly timed shot. The ball curved in mid-air, zipping past Wrath's defenses and toward the goal. Wrath tried to block with a last-ditch arrow, but the ball slipped through, slamming into the goal's backboard with a thunderous clang, giving Shredder the win.